did we evolve 30,000, 40,000 years ago all in the cold when he only been here for 6,000 years? So you got to throw that in the garbage, Jack. Then for two, when we talking about melanin, melanin is not made to create or block sunlight. Melanin is sunlight condensed. So that's like saying ice is made to block water. Ice is water condensed. When the sunlight gets to vibrating past 800 terahertz frequency, it goes from purple to black. And it starts to actually condensate into a physical form. So you are a miniature sun. Melanin is meant to absorb its light self. Light is electricity and magnetism, and the number one conductor of electricity is magnetism. Melanin just recomposed itself in order to attract itself from a celestial side to a physical side. Melanin is meant to conduct solar frequency in order to intake intelligence. Melanin is not meant to block itself. So white people tell you that to destroy the significance of who you are. Now for three, when we talking about melanin and the Caucasian and how melanin stops, we also got to understand white people don't have melanin like us. So when we say the evolution theory, again, natural selection, for one, we would by default be saying white people or Chinese people or anybody that's not black was naturally selected to be the greatest because they're the newest. If everything evolves, the white man is the newest person on the planet, which means he would be naturally selected to be the epitome of what a human's supposed to be. When that's not a fact, then I'm going to kick it right back to you when I make this last point. When we speaking about melanin, we have to understand that white people have pheomelanin. They don't have uromelanin or neuromelanin, which is created within the neuromelanin nerve tract of the brain. And you have in the third ventricle of your brain, all African people have a liquid, which you have a pool in between what you call your gooch area, which to be mature, if you're a female, it's in between your womb and your anus. If you're a man, it's in between your penis and your anus. It's called the gooch area. That area right there is the bottom of the, I don't even like saying tailbone because white people have tails, they created that again, but it's at the bottom of the coccyx of the spine. And in that area is where the most spiritual reservoir sits. You have an energy that shoots up your spine. After it hits the 33rd vertebrae, it enters into the brain. It hits the pineal gland. The pineal gland opens and it swells like the hood of a cobra, and the pituitary gland gets to flickering. That's why Egyptians put the cobra on their head. And what happens is when this door opens, it's like a latch that allows this melanated liquid to leave out of the third ventricle of the brain, hit the fourth ventricle of the brain, which is right here at the base of the spine, and this actually activates and puts you in tune with the cosmos. Now, why is this important? When we're talking about melanin, white people don't have that. And then for two, they have pheomelanin, which is animal melanin. So now we're talking about evolution. So you telling me because I was outside the sun, I went from neuro and uromelanin to damn animal melanin? So when we want to even give y'all the rank of melanin, you got cosmic melanin, which is not physical, but it is the epitome of creation. When we talk about kinetic energy, what is kinetic energy? Potential energy. When you look at the universe and you see all that black, none of that is actually physical. It's the potential to become whatever you can think. So that's called cosmic melanin, ethero-melanin, non-ether, whatever you hear people talking about, that's what they're talking about. Now, when that created the sun, and the sun physically condensed, it became uromelanin or neuromelanin, which is all of us. And then after that, when it became vegetation, it became chlorophyll, aka melanin for plants. And then the lowest level of melanin is animal melanin, which is pheomelanin. So you telling me black people evolved and dropped down 2 ranks of melanin and lost our connection to the creator because of natural selection? Fuck no.